Hello everyone and welcome back to the series. Today we'll see together the spacing and how to put some padding between elements of my template. With the example of this email signature, I have my email address and I have my border on the left. In the first scenario, we will put some padding between my email address and the border on the left. Here on the variable layer that is indicated by the badge, I have a few settings on my right, but I can't see any mention of padding or space. So a good reflex to have whenever a setting is missing on your right is to go from the smallest unit, which is the variable, and then go bigger by selecting a parent. And here I'm going to leave the variable to see inside the cell the different settings on the right. And now that I'm no longer on the variable level, here on the cell level I can see that I have paddings section. Here in the padding section we mentioned together padding on the left, so we're going to set a few pixels. You can get very precise in your spacing. So here I've put 20 pixels, and this is how you put padding for an element that stands alone in its cell. We will see together a different scenario. Here I have not one but two elements in my cell. I have my icon and I have my variable. In this scenario, we want to put some padding between the icon and the variable. If we were to apply scenario number 1, I go from my variable. On the right, I don't have the setting that interests me, so I go up in the cell. If I apply padding on the left, it applies padding on the left of the entire cell and not the elements of the cell. So this is not how I can separate and put padding between the two elements. So we're not going to do that. Instead, we will not have two elements in one cell. We'll take that away for a second. Here I have my variable. I go up. I add a cell on the left. And here in this new cell, I go drag and drop my element. And now that they are not in the same cell anymore, I can go on the one on the left or the one on the right, as you want, and add some padding to put padding in between the two elements. So these are the two scenarios you need to really be comfortable with spacing and putting padding between elements of your template. We are happy to help. If you have any problems or if you have any questions, the email address is in the description down below, and I will see you in the next one.